Things are starting to heat up on an all-new episode of W3. Join Big Dog, Andrew Everett, living legend Courtney Rush, and Dino Winwood for an all-new action-packed exciting episode of Dub 3, the best wrestling in the whole wide world.
Welcome to another edition, this one a little bit different, of Dub 3 tonight. As I have already explained off air, you got the 32 individuals. There is 16 teams that are going to be paired up right from this bad boy, right in front of your eyes. And the 32 of you that were lucky enough to get into the raffle, you will be paired with a wrestler from W3 and entering your chances in to win the 50-50 split. Oh man, you get to see our pretty faces, except the mysterious journalist who came for a roundtable discussion when we break down all of these picks. 16 teams, 32 individuals.
Are you going to introduce him?
I will in a second.
No, but
I was doing a lead-in.
I was
doing a lead-in.
Where are you going?
Oh my god.
Where are you going? Pick a path.
This is what I have to do. 16 teams, 32 individuals in the roller. They will be drawn, and all the raffles, you will be assigned a wrestler as we pull these out, and we will have a roundtable discussion about it. As you see below me, one Dino Winwood, who is doing a Mega Meat impression.
Mega Meat super fan.
Nexus Omega. Yeah.
W3.
There, yeah. And the mysterious journalist known as Ryan Alcatraz.
Our liaison with Deltzer.
Yes, he is one of Deltzer's guys.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys inviting me here this evening to draw these wrestlers in this random tag team tournament.
We wanted to make sure you got the scoop, Ryan.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
We're all about scoops here at W3. Oh, and look at that shirt. That shirt. She's got a Du Bois shirt on. Look at that. Oop, yeah. Look at that. Little fan service for Dub 3. All right. Chat.
Just in case any of you weren't aware of who my boys were.
Hope you guys are feeling all right.
Now it's on shirt.
Before we get this thing going, anyone from the round table want to discuss anything, or do you think we get right into it and get the picks going?
What you want to speculate on possibilities on team-ups that we could potentially see? Is that what you're saying, Big Dog? Because I have been just imagining the possibilities all week. It's so exciting.
Ooh. I think Alcatraz is by the minute, so...
Oh, Alcatraz is by
the minute. That's the great...
From a journalist to a journalist, I'm trying to help you out.
Hey, it's a great thing about pairing. You get to... There's 32, individual competitors and 16 tandems that... right now, we have no idea what we could be seeing. We could be seeing a Pudge Tekka teaming with Hannibal. We could be seeing Dim Sum teaming with Mega Meat. There's just so much craziness that could be going on. It's going to be crazy.
It's what I want to see. Okay, this is my in my head.
Things that I want to see happen.
I've had the thought of it, and it sounds so good, and it sounds like a team that would go far in this tournament. Bolt Jamison and Blackheart. I don't know why I like the pairing. I think you have the strength across the board with those two individuals.
You trying to poach my boys?
And the viciousness of Blackheart and the speed and the unrelenting force that is Bolt Jamison. I think that's a winning team. But you also have guys in here like Sumo Joe. Imagine if, I don't know, Sumo Joe got paired with
you can't look at them. That's cheating.
I'm just like,
With Prickly Pete!
Prickly Pete!
Prickly Pete! I got my official Prickly Pete figure!
I see it. Oh my god. Just the chances are endless. You gotta have some favorites, but really that's the fun, and that's the wrench that being a tag team competition by nature until that final round, it really throws a wrench into any plan that you have. You don't have that many days of knowing who your partner is to get on the same terms, or even if you want to be on the same terms. It's all up in the air from here. There's 32 individuals. Each have, in my opinion, a pretty even shot at winning this one with how the balls roll.
Speaking of balls rolling,
What do you got?
you want to roll some balls, big dog?
Are we rolling for the first pick? All right.
It's happening!
Might as well stand up. Give you a little action here.
Chat, give us a drum roll.
Wait,
Oh.
Right? Not looking.
What do we got?
Oh, there we go. The
Ooh, your
first
hands are cold.
pick, Beast Sasori.
Oh, big pick. And that number 1 pick is being assigned to Jeremy.
Jeremy was the first one. Jeremy, your competitor to win that 50-50 prize pool money. Beast Sasori, let's see who she will be competing alongside. Now, it would be crazy. Just starting it off with maybe an actual tag team. She is one of the tag team competitors in this contest. Bad Blood.
What? Oh my god!
Your first
That's
tag
absurd.
team.
Blood Beast?
Entire tag team out of the gate.
Blood Beast.
Oh my god.
Bad Blood. Bad Blood is being assigned to Original Version, Mike, who has done our alternate versions of the pay-per-view graphics.
yes.
actually. So there's your first team.
There it is, right there, chat.
Wow.
Wow.
What do you have to say about this, Nexus?
Nexus.
What do I have to say about this? Well, before we went live, I was saying I love Beast Sasori on her own. As we saw in Great American Thrash, she can kick ass and she can relieve some tension by just going in there and carrying a match by herself. Now, personally, I would have wanted her to get paired up with someone like The Claw, but Bad Blood is something we never thought about.
We don't know, and there's...
We never discussed that option.
It
once.
was,
No.
It was not even a thought, because you have 32 competitors. How can you talk about all the pairing possibilities? That is... there's so many here that we can choose from and make in our mind, but that is... You gotta think that's a strong contender right there. Beast Sasori, by nature, tag team wrestler. Here in W3 at least, she's a former tag team champion.
Mm-hmm.
And Bad Blood, part of a tag team his own right. Now, Bad Blood's tag team hasn't had that much success. No, I can't say that much success. I will say up and down, and nowhere near the amount of success as Sisters of Vengeance.
All right, we get it. Calm down.
They haven't held shit other than...
And who is that being... Who is Bad Bloods? Have we announced that yet? I've been called up.
Yeah, original version.
Original version. There we go. Okay, so we got Jeremy with with Beast Sasori, and original version sitting with Bad Blood. That is a hell of a team to start.
I think
it
what
off.
Drew was trying to say is Bad Blood does not have to babysit his partner.
That's very true.
Huh. All right.
Beast Sasori's gonna carry herself, and Bad Blood can just be Bad Blood.
He's gonna be
And
perched on her
that
shoulder.
could fare very well with them if they can press on in the tournament. As they get from round to round, that definitely could be a key factor in their success.
It's one of those things where either can have I don't want to say a bad showing, but someone can hold that weight on either of the teams, these are two pretty evenly matched individuals as singles competitors, and both very accomplished. It's hard to beat that one. Just off the top of my head, that is a strong front runner, and that is the first tee. We ready to find out who they will be facing?
Yeah.
Chad, you guys ready? Who do we have coming up? Oh boy!
I can't wait to tell you who's
there's
tag
one of
teams
two
in the next.
names I want to see pulled right now.
Oh, even the matchups in the matches. I gotta get this thing lashed properly. There we go. Don't want to lose my balls.
Let it roll.
Who's gonna be
Yeah.
Will it be Saladin? Or will it be Alibaba? I don't know. Who is it? Grab your balls.
Grab them. Pull them out.
Oh wow!
What do we got?
Machio Kronos.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
A guy that's really known for wrestling in singles competition, but again, not unlike a lot of these competitors here.
And he's being
He
assigned
finds
to
himself-
Nexus.
And that is Nexus's pick.
Wow.
That is my pick.
Wow.
Now, Nexus, I had gone out earlier, before we went live, we were talking about guys that were like, could make a statement here with a win here. Machio Kronos is set and primed for that. Winning this would prove what he has come in and stated in W3, and that he is one of the best wrestlers in the world. And if he can somehow manage to become the first ever W3 Ultimate Survivor, I mean, that's a hell of a pick. That's a hell of a pick.
I'm pretty happy. I mean, Kronos has been a thorn in the side of the heavyweight division since his debut. He likes getting in there, and this is his opportunity for sure. And I think he's just got a little bit more of a fire up his ass because Maddie confused him with black belt earlier today.
Oh,
So Maddie in chat,
Maddie in chat.
What an
you
idiot.
Chatty.
thank you so much because that if he ends up winning this tournament, Maddie, thank you. But who's his partner?
To make him kick. Well, hold on.
Whoa,
because
we're gonna speculate.
before we even find out who
Yeah.
it is, I want to make a little callback to a tag match we saw Kronos slide very easily into some really, really advanced tag team finesse with a certain former world champion of ours, Wu Fang. Wouldn't it be fun to see them partnered up?
And it would, but something that I'm looking at, I'm seeing Beast, Sasori, and Bad Blood facing Machio Kronos and a competitor to be determined.
Oh, you're hoping it's Widow.
Wouldn't that be interesting? And also,
Rival versus rival.
Bad Blood and Kronos, no strangers to one another.
I thought
yes,
you were going.
maybe not in W3 where they don't have the storied history here because Kronos relatively new. Both of these guys stand out. I mean, even some could say aces of Neo Strong Wrestling, owned by Steel Talon, that went defunct as W3 was opening.
Oh, yeah,
They have no. They know each other. They know each other so well, and depending on who's Kronos' partner, this is a great drawing for a first round of Kronos to become what he says he is here in W3, to get that upset win. But he's got to get someone that is going to be able to match Beast Sasori.
Okay, go find out.
That's hard to do.
How are we
That's
going to
hard
find that out?
I'm not looking.
By rolling balls.
Oh, roll them balls. Warm your hands up and reach into that. What's it going to be?
Come on, hook. There we go.
Hook your ball.
Come on.
Akiman!
Wow.
Wow! Wow!
Oh, man.
I mean, we were going to get some random matchups or team ups in this. I was not calling this one anywhere, like not even to entertain the idea to goof around. That is incredible.
Machio Kronos and Akiman, and Akiman's had a hard time as of recent, and you don't know if he's coming into this contest 100%. He had one of the worst visual injuries in W3 history, that Abysspa bomb on the outside, that still has to resonate in the back of his mind. And who he's staring down in this opening contest, they're going to know that. They're going to try to use that to their advantage. Can Akiman and Kronos get on the same page enough to withstand the offensive onslaught that you know was coming at the hands of Bisasori and Black?
Sell Akiman short, big dog. Because yes, well, he does like to goof around. He likes to dance. He likes to swing that dang-a-lang.
He does.
Dang-a-lang. He does know how to put people away in matches. He has criticaled several people with that Aki super hook.
Yes, he has.
And that ankle
grabber
dive bomb. I don't know what it is, but it's effective.
It is effective, but can he remain effective coming off of an injury and coming off of a really kind of a disrespectful loss at the hands of one hot Gemini? He got danced on.
He did get danced. That happened.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
All over
one thing you have to look at with Kronos and Akiman is how these guys could easily, I mean, both of them with the similar finishing holds or submission maneuvers
and the super
hook. They could be shut the fucking everyone.
They could.
And everyone would have to. And everyone who doubted them would have to shut the fuck.
Mighty Max T has coined them the fuck shutters.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm so
shutters is a good one.
Ask me who gets assigned to him.
Who is Akiman being assigned to for the raffle drawing?
For tagging with Nexus's pick?
Yes.
Slip.
Hell yes. Somebody let Slip know that Akiman
the Fire Pro gods
hit.
this early, guys.
Dude, the Fire Pro gods. What you are looking at is the device, the cauldron of the Fire Pro gods.
I mean, where is Slip? Like,
he said he would try to stop it later.
Oh man. If I can say one more,
you can break the news to him.
Oh yeah,
yeah, leave it to me.
We can speak on this. That's so fucking perfect.
That's so good.
Oh my god. I hope they go all the way, and then me and Slip just head to head. Anyways, Akiman, just wanted to say quickly, has an amazing tag team record.
Yes, he does.
He has barely lost. I mean, he's had an amazing partner in Burkowski.
Yes,
but he has an amazing record, so he could keep that going.
May he rest in peace.
He was just here on Saturday.
He's not dead. What the hell is wrong with you? Why are you saying that?
I thought I was going to be the asshole today, but
Jesus
Drew,
Christ.
you're like up there.
I'm just having fun, guys. I'm just having a great time. This is
Saying
a that I've been
saying someone's dead is funny to you.
Right.
Is it because you could grow full beard? Like. Oh, don't do that. Don't do the hand beard. That's weirder.
All right. Well,
Alcatraz, what's your magazine stance on Burkowski?
Yeah. Well, what is your stance on Burkowski? Wide?
As a wrestler, or sexually?
Both.
Call him A, call him B.
Both is good.
Well, he was voted the Wrestling Lantern's hottest new star his rookie season. And since then, he's just propelled himself into the top of the wrestling world and into all of our hearts equally. Oh. That Burkowski.
You see?
Oh.
You see?
Oh, okay. Well,
Dave doesn't like him.
Well, Dave doesn't like anyone.
Of course.
Or Maeve.
Maeve, fucking
Delcer.
Dave.
Maeve can't stand What did I say,
code,
Dave?
They use code words.
I think that was his grandfather or something.
Maeve. My God, this has already given us a great opening round. The cauldron of the gods, as it sits before us.
Are you gonna open it?
There's 28 more competitors.
See what's brewing?
Just 28 to go. It just flies out of the fucking thing.
I need some water.
Jesus fuck. That's a big jug.
It looks like a Winnie the Pooh honey jug.
Yeah.
It's a Burkowski size jug.
Yeah.
Next competitor sitting at the 5 spot is Wu
Fang!
Whoa! Wow!
Going early
The
in
inaugural
the draft.
heavyweight champion of the world. It's someone who up until only about a month ago was pretty much hands down the ace of this company. If you took a tally, not so much anymore. Coming off a string of
According
losses,
to the graffiti backstage now.
took a little bit of time away to get prepared for this. If he comes in focus, anyone that's tagging with Wu Fang here has a strong shot at going to the end. But if you do get tagged up with Wu Fang and you do go to the end, what are your chances? We've seen.
I don't know.
That
Is
he
your
can
name Dragoon? Because it's pretty good then.
Oh, he is not in the cauldron. He has his hands full on the second night.
Yes, he does.
But
It's not Rakowski's match. Hey.
Wu Fang, you gotta favor whoever is going to be tagging with the caliber champion that Wu Fang has been here in W3. Oh boy, this is a big one. Imagine the thoughts.
Oh, Wu Fang is being assigned to Ginger.
Oh!
We love Ginger. Oh man,
We
this
love
is the
Ginger
John
Game.
Blood of this company. Then
Is that nerd in chat right now?
I believe he is. It's late for him. Holy hell.
It's a big night.
it's fucking 3 weeks from now where he's at.
Tagging with Wu Fang.
Yes.
1 second. This latch is interesting.
Yep.
Who is this going to be?
Oh no, what?
Oh no.
Punch
Oh.
Tech.
Punch Tech?
Oh!
Oh my god! Oh
What the fuck?
my!
Of all people!
Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh Christ, they might win. Oh no.
Wait.
Oh,
Everybody take note of the spelling.
my.
Yeah, Punch Tekka.
Yeah, it's the correct way.
Yeah.
Wu Fang.
That
Wu
okay.
Tekka.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you guys right now.
Punch
I don't,
going off the board
I don't care
Frank
what
Punch
the
or
rest of
Punch
the teams
Fang?
are. That's my favorite team right now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wu Tech
Well,
Clan.
Planning. My brain.
Doc
Wu Tech
Jackal.
Clan. Oh my god.
Wu Tech Clan. We will find out. I mean, we know Punch Tekka
Oh my
is a dirty son of a bitch, and we know that Wu Fang ain't nothing to fuck with. But Wu Tech Clan definitely gaining that early reputation of
what the?
most certainly being nothing to fuck with.
We, of all the combinations, so far every team is one that we have not
Not
thought
even
of.
thought of.
Not even
Look,
saying.
we sat here for 2.5 hours before thinking of teams and possibilities, and hell, we've all been shooting around ideas before we have gone live, and even when we are live during W3 scheduled events. What teams can look like, and we've just, none of these teams, like Nexus just mentioned, all three of these teams we have never even put together in our mind, and that one right there, that one can bite us in the ass. As Legend just said, I don't know if you're coming out well against that team. Holy shit.
Wow!
I mean,
like
well,
he's
the
a
question
Charlie Giff right now.
the question remains: are we getting the Wu Fang that takes it up to 11, or the Wu Fang that is 5 and 11?
That fights like he's
Oh my
alive.
god.
Because he's back from an injury, from a little bit of a break,
Splash.
but we'll see where his
And
pride's
that's
at.
strategic move on his part, however. He knows his body so well. He knows his own cardio. He knows his own conditioning. He knows his own limits and abilities. If he knew he needed that time off to come into this tournament, then there was a reason, and he timed it out.
I mean, as it stands right now, if they get through whoever is in the first round, they have to fight either Beastasaur and Bad Blood, which is a absurdly strong team, and Kronos and Akiman, which is a team not to be trifled with as well. It's a sleeper. Mm-hmm. Wu Fang and Punch Tekka coming out against Bad Blood and Beastasaur. I'm not writing Kronos and Akiman off. What I am saying is, whoever wins that match and going to the next round, I don't think you're having an easy time going through this. I feel like we're
going to say this a lot tonight, though.
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
Yeah.
This is...
Yeah, I mean, we haven't even picked their team yet.
Right?
Oh, my God.
Who are they fighting?
Exactly. Do we want to go ahead and get to it?
Well, do you know who gets assigned to Punch Tekka?
Who's getting assigned to Punch Tekka?
MSK?
MSK Punch Tekka is your guy.
Best of luck.
Slapping meat.
Now find out who they fight.
All right. We're going to let them roll. Let's find out who we got here.
I'm literally leaning in to see what this is. So very...
It feels like a big deal. All of this feels amazing.
Hey, keeping us waiting.
Dojo.
Dojo.
My God.
We're getting hard hitters early on in this draw.
If you've noticed, we're getting through a lot of the original Neo Strong Wrestling brigade there. We have Bad Blood, Kronos, and Dojo within the first 4 teams of this event. This is
amazing.
This is interesting. Who is Dojo being paired up with?
Chris Sayago.
Sayago Dojo is your guy, and you know what? That's a pretty good choice because Dojo's been on a little steamer here as of recent.
Yes, he has.
That brain buster that put Major Tom. Speaking of Major Tom, we don't know how long Major Tom's going to be out of action. Straight up, it was not good. He was asked what happened the next day. Had no idea. They kept him. They kept him in the hospital overnight. He's not been the best.
Hold on, there was a scoop here.
There was a scoop here? Oh, there. Frank.
See? He's just doing a press release.
And Tom head hurt. Yes, that would...
So, yes, obviously, in his professional opinion, Tom had to be removed from the tournament and then replaced with the unknown.
And the unknown.
Dino.
I mean, to be fair, Dino's one of his favorite wrestlers, Major Tom, is being replaced with somebody I guarantee you he had in mind to replace him that wasn't in the tournament originally. Unknown. Dino, you got to take the bad with the good. Are you happy the unknown's in this tournament?
Yeah.
Oh.
But Tom was in it originally.
Yes, he was.
And I really wanted
Pete's still in it?
I know Pete's still in it.
Mega Meat's still in it?
I know.
You have a little mask.
I do, and I got
you could put it on if you want.
My Mega Meat stuff too.
Oh.
Let's go Meat.
Yeah.
Indeed. Now, wouldn't that be something?
He could get drawn right now.
He could get drawn.
Say, if we're
speaking this into reality.
Right.
Are we ready to figure out who is the number 8 competitor in the Ultimate Survival Tournament? Yes. All right, let's get to it. Make sure that lock is fastened before I start spinning. Tagging with Dojo in the Ultimate Survivor Tournament to face Wu Fang and Punch Tekka in the first round. Oh my God, this match.
Oh no.
What?
Shaman. 2 sleepers.
Wow.
Now, this is also a solid team. This is also a solid team.
Wow. Shaman, I mean,
he's put fuckers out.
He's really put fuckers out. Like
Bad
very
blood.
Impressive. Two impressive kickers put together.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. Heavyweight kickers that can put your ass to sleep.
All right, you heavyweight kickers put your ass to sleep, but I want to point out Wu Fang put Shaman to sleep and Punch Tekka put Dojo to sleep, so...
It's true. It's true.
Wow.
Your handwriting legend.
particular product. I mean, we all know lightning doesn't really strike twice. I mean, look at the rain of Bolt Jameson. I would say look at the rain of Bolt Jameson. I mean, it's kind of been on a more of a thunderous. Yeah. There's the thunder. Did you hear that thunder? Do it again, Nexus.
Can you feel the thunder?
Oh, there we go. So I mean, I'm not.
You mean when he fought off 2 people for like 10
And
minutes
lost.
on his own?
But did he win though?
What are you doing?
What if they?
I'm making sure you could hear me.
Where's your?
He lost.
It looks like you're like crawling through the vents.
Above the equator. Yeah.
And we're joined by a solid steak.
I don't like this Unfriended remake. So. What's happening?
I'm putting Dino on mute.
Dojo and booped. With Dojo and Shaman, I think is going to be a pretty good, as you said, two sleepers put together, and you put them together, they make beautiful music, and they're wide awake. Although Shaman kicks a little high, Dojo kicks a little low, and that's going to be a complete annihilation.
Not as well as
put those two together.
Yeah, Legend, you're right on that one. It's standing. I'll go ahead and say it right now. For Dojo and Shaman to get the job done here, I'm not saying a miracle. They are very capable of getting it done. But Wu Fang and Punch Tekka still, in my opinion, are looking the most solid coming into this. That's as of right now, and that's that first leaf of the tournament bracket right there. You will see somebody going.
Shaman also does not have a good track record in tag team matches against Wu Fang. The Uprising lost to both the teaming of Wu Fang and Sumo Joe and the teaming of Wu Fang and Makio Kronos.
That was a different Wu Fang.
Oh my God.
We don't know which Wu Fang we're getting.
The blue version? Like what ranger was it?
Blue Fang?
Yeah, Blue Fang would be great.
All I'm saying is
wear blue that one time.
Shaman has a lot of tag team experience.
Yes.
Dojo doesn't have any. So they kind of meet in the middle. Tech can be very obsessive. And right now, his current obsession is, in my opinion, still Kush. He might have gotten that win. But I don't think that just getting a pin equals getting power bombed off the stage. Okay, so can Wu Fang help Tech focus enough for this matchup?
No.
Or are Dojo and Shaman gonna take advantage?
Hurricane is what he's gonna do. He's not gonna
Exactly.
It's something to think about.
Yeah.
Ryan Alcatraz, what's your thoughts on this?
All right, so you look at the 4 teams that we have on the board right now. Think about this. If one of these 4 teams makes it to the grand final, that's your match.
Yes. That's something.
And all of these matchups are all incredible in their own right. Dojo and Shaman will beat the shit out of each other. Wu Fang and Punch Tekka shows us that might be the most interesting one-on-one. Yes. Kronos and Akiman, scientific match there. And then you have Bisasori and Bad Blood, who I'm looking at the board right now, and I think that's the team out of these first 4
okay.
to make it through the quadrant.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm not sold on Wu Fang and Punch Tekka being able to work together as a unit, that cohesion that they need in order to.
He's on the money with that. He's on the money for a second,
but he's forgetting about that snap. That moment where Wu Fang turns and will do things that are all about winning the fucking match.
Will Wu Fang
that are
tap
illegal
in? Is being around Punch Tekka going to help bring that out? Because that's something
around
too.
Joe sure did.
That's something too. All right, getting on to the next leaf of this tournament.
Those are good fiery discussions.
All right, what do we got?
I don't want to look.
I don't either.
Wait, whose pick was that, by the way?
Really quick. Did you say who?
No, I totally didn't. Shaman is KM Lone Wolf.
KM Lone Wolf Shaman is your pick. By the way, during this we will be going through and re-giving who has who here, just in case anyone forgets. And plus we got it in a nice little book.
Marking it all down. Yeah.
All right, the next competitor, number 9 in the Ultimate Survival Tournament. One Hot
Gemini.
Excellent.
Holy
He's
shit!
a hell of a guy.
It's true.
And rude. We should be playing that music.
Now-
Oh, God.
Now I'm thinking that we might start getting some really interesting teams here coming up.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's Gemini coming off of a win. Now, the most successful he's been here in W3 after an up and down. He's still technically a newcomer to W3. If we're looking at it through, start to fit. Well, not finish, but current. Gemini has had already a storied up and down path to the top 5 of the junior heavyweight rankings. But he's sitting at 5 right now. He's 5 hot Gemini. He's on a roll. This guy just danced on Aki, man, and gave him a dirt double off the top.
That's always gonna be funny.
Moonwalk over this man. If you moonwalk over me, I have a fucking problem with you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I'm gonna be waiting for you
You
outside.
can break dance out of chair shots.
He did. Oh my god.
He did.
He has all the confidence in the world.
Like
All of it.
Fucker. Like, oh my god. He danced on a man.
He dances in the middle of eliminators, surrounded by competitors.
And as Alcatraz pointed out, Ryan Alcatraz, this is where it starts to get interesting, as it already hasn't already. But Gemini, that is an interesting matchup, skill-wise, to whoever is that 10th competitor here, whoever is his tag team partner going into the Ultimate Survival Tournament. I didn't breathe there for a little bit. I'm looking at some of the names right now. It's just sitting there lying wait. So I'm gonna have to get up and figure out who is going to be tagging.
But I also hear the rat.
Let's close this up. Tagging with one hot Gemini, and have we?
No, you ran way too fast. One hot Gemini belongs to Hecht.
Hecht,
Hecht, who I think is working. So Hecht, when you watch this, congrats on that.
Best of luck.
Is he? Are you skipping work?
Are you skipping work, Hecht?
Don't tell on him, Jesus, Nexus.
Right?
I took it back.
Why don't we go knock on Kimchi's door? See how you like being
that
told
could
on.
be. That
Hey.
could be who I have right here.
Wait,
Oh,
Don't
God.
speak him into existence. No, I haven't looked yet. Pow pow! Prickly
What?
Pete.
What?
Oh,
One hot prick.
What odd frick!
Hot prick.
That's absurd.
wow.
Holy shit! Here comes one hot
This is
Gemini.
exactly what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about.
One hot prick. That's my pick to win.
Man.
One hot prick.
One hot prick. And who is Prick going to?
Oh my God,
Wait,
Prick
who's
is-
Prick? Yeah, technically yes.
Whoa.
Who's getting?
It's going to Keith.
Whoever.
Keegs?
Yeah.
Keegs, your
Keegs.
is Prickly
Is
Pete.
Prick. Pickly Pete. Pickly Pete, ladies and gentlemen.
Prickly Pete. Prickly Pete.
That's an absurd.
From everyone's favorite cartoon, Dick and Shorty. Yes, that's the second time I made that joke.
Yeah, but at least you got through it without laughing this time.
Yeah.
Oh god. Did he do it like Dick and
Yes.
like just in the middle? Yeah.
Dick and Shorty.
You're doing fine, Drew. You are doing fine.
I'm the reason why everyone's here. This is me.
Oh, good. 69
Oh,
viewers,
no.
Like,
Oh man. Oh, speaking
and
of,
word is that this new team of Prickly Pete and One Hot Gemini apparently is the hugest team to ever assemble in
Oh.
top history. It's a
Really?
dick joke.
Pete has some tag team experience.
he does.
He just
He does. It's
happens to
just-
get knocked out or pinned in each
Are
one
you
of those
still
matches.
making Peanuts jokes?
I
Yes.
think he is.
I just wanted to make sure.
So
Because he did. He tags. I'm gonna stop.
as Alcatraz pointed out, when the Gemini drawing got picked out of the cauldron over here, Pete, you're looking at. That's what I'm calling it.
Okay.
Cauldron of the Gods, the Fire Pro Gods. Pete is pretty much the exact opposite of him. Pete's not this insanely athletic athlete. He's a fighter. He is a clawer. He is a stabber. He wants to hurt people. I mean, Gemini does his fair share of stabbing.
Can we
from
play
what
their
I've heard.
music when we draw them?
If you have it loaded, that's a lot.
Oh.
Hang on.
I mean, going back in Pete's history, though, did he not at one time have some sort of alter ego, like Buddy Hart or something, who may or may not know how to bust a move?
That's true.
Yes, Buddy Hart. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He did the old.
As long as it's not Manamore. So, Manamore. That's just sounds.
That's what it was.
This might be
That's what it was.
This is an interesting faith breaker, styles clash, you could say, of abilities. Roll your eyes all you want, you know I'm right. Teams like this, you don't want to get matched up with against because you don't know how they're going to work together. You don't know what's coming. You can train for one thing. You can focus into one thing, but Gemini and Pete are just gonna come at you differently in a ring. That's just the way it's gonna be. That's a difficult first round fight for anyone in this tournament, regardless of who has already been drawn there and whoever still is in here. That's sort of like the dojo shaman right there, but I mean, in a sense, 2 wild cards thrown into a team right off the get-go. How do you guys feel about their odds?
I would like to see them in the finals, honestly.
Oh my God.
I'd love to see it in the finals because you know me. I like the random matchups. I watch the tapes. I go through the internet. And I'm like, this match happened. This is one of those matches that I would love to see happen. I want to see it go to the finals. I don't give a damn if it's Buddy Hart or if it's Human Being or if it's Prickly Pete. So it's don't corpse. So it's going to be a fantastic display from these individuals. And you know, I love Pete, and I don't have Tom, but you know what? I will gladly root for Prickly Pete any day. I got the merch. I'm good for it. And so, yes, that is definitely going to be something that I would love to see in the finals. So,
all right, we want to figure out who they will be competing against in first round tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost rolled.
Actually,
over
no.
A kitty.
It's fine. Let's just pack it up.
Maybe almost made her first appearance of the stream, getting rolled over.
I will say that there's probably going to be a team that is drawn that I'm gonna want to see them fight regardless.
Yes. Could this be that team right now? About to find out. Shogun.
So out here.
All right.
I gotta pay attention.
And who exactly? I'm with Alcatraz on this one. That's a strong pick with how he's been doing recently.
Good. But Shogun is going to Lil Wolf.
Oh.
Hey.
Imagine
Missy
if
Lola.
Well, Abispa has his hands full. Tagging with Shogun.
Who do we got?
Oh shit, I'm not ready for the music.
It's all right. Go ahead and get it on the screen. All right, let's figure out whose music you will be playing and who will
Show
be
me
tagging.
first so I can load it up.
No, we all got to figure out at the same time.
Nuts.
Dim Sum.
Oh, boy himself.
Excellent team here. I really
I like this team. Alcatraz, I like this team too.
Wow. The Dim Guns?
The Dim Gun.
Dim Gun. Yeah, Dim Gun.
Dim Guns. I mean,
you check out Dim Gun.
God, we got names and everything. This is great.
Straight up, baby. Bam.
Oh man,
You okay?
You let that
What's the matter?
What's going on, bud?
Oh no, you okay?
What's the matter?
What's happening?
It's okay.
You're okay.
Your pick.
I was hoping his ball was just gonna get lost or something.
Dim Sum.
I don't know. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Shogun likes to kick heads and drop people on their necks, so I hope he does that to Dim Dum.
And you could almost say that Shogun himself is a bad boy.
No.
I say it often.
Whoa. Okay, let's just keep this tournament as civil as possible. I don't want any bad boy shit. Okay. This is a nice, peaceful event.
Show him guns.
Well, he's not a good boy. So what is he?
Don't.
He wore shades on Saturday.
Come
Shogun
on.
basically wears permanent shades.
As long as he wore the protective gear on his head, then we're okay. You can wear the shades if you want to, and if he's wearing a baseball cap, he'll just wear it normal, not backwards like some second-rate hood criminal in a red shirt. So, like, I'm sorry. This we wrestle in a
Second-rate
good.
hood rat driving
Whoa.
because now I'm
He's an
thinking
asshole.
of a Bushido
That regardless-
a hood rat driver.
Dim Dum is an asshole, and regardless of what he does, I'm always the bad guy. So he will disappoint, and if he wins this tournament, I will personally make him hype videos for a month.
Whoa, there you heard it here
Whoa,
first.
you heard? Listen to this. Listen to the compromises that Nexus Omega is willing to make. That's how confident he is that Dim Sum is not winning the Ultimate Survival Tournament. And you know what? Just because of that, I wouldn't mind seeing it. That's just me. CJ Danter asks, how is everyone doing this evening? Everybody on the round table, how are you guys doing? You liking it so
doing
far?
fantastic. Well, my program's crashing, so just keep talking.
We're going to keep talking about it as
I'm going to reopen it in a second.
As the program crash. That's okay.
Legend, who got dim sum?
Dim Sum is going to Matitudinal.
Matitudinal. Dim Sum is your competitor and your shot at winning the raffle half and half money. Well, I mean, I don't think that that's a bad pick. I think Dim Sum is a competent competitor here in W3, and with everything that it's a little bit different about this tournament. It doesn't matter if you are the best wrestler. You have to get to the finals, and on top of that, is it better to have a weak partner? Is it better to have somebody that you think that you can
drag? He's a weak partner.
Drag through. I'm not saying anyone's a weak partner. I'm just speaking.
You're saying it.
Dim
Oh,
Sum's
no.
a hell of
No.
a
Why are you
competitor.
asking the question?
You're saying it.
I
I hear you, Drew. I hear you saying it.
I don't know.
What the fuck are you
Drew.
going on about?
don't know. We lost Dino on stream. Our stream is a little lopsided right now.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Just relax. I'm refixing it.
I know. That's an interesting combination of Shogun and Dim Sum in the first round, meeting Gemini and Prickly Pete. I think that's anyone's game. I really think that's anyone's game. I think that if there is somebody that stands out here, I think it's going to be Shogun. He's done well for himself as of recent. He's a very, very focused individual, and he could find himself going far in this tournament with a partner like Dim Sum, the caliber of Dim Sum, who himself has been pretty spectacular as of recent. But are we ready to get to 13 and 14, the next team?
Yeah, let's fill out the side of the
Let's
bracket.
let's get to this side of the bracket. The
Shogun
13th
is dangerous and Dim Sum is the true ace. Star Eagle.
Is he the true ace?
Damn.
The 13th competitor in the Ultimate Survival Tournament. Master Fuji.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Somebody who has recently had a change of heart. I don't know if you could say that. Maybe that was his intentions from the get-go. Joining ranks with Sumo Joe and Mr. Gonbot. you don't. We know what Fuji brings to W3. You know what he's going to bring in the match. It's effective. It's very, very, very effective. Tag team wrestling, not his most suitable competition, but we have seen him tag with the likes
You say that
of Frank, his former protege, and of his current protege. In my opinion, the most just absolutely spectacular competitor right now who is on the biggest streak in W3 at the moment, other than Aztec Dragoon, Uraki. Who he's in here.
Imagine.
That would be my immediate, but that would be my immediate favorite off the bat. There is tag teams in here. Beast Sasori and her tag team partner, that's out of the window. Black Widow will be tagging with someone else. Same as Bad Blood. Bolt Jameson is going to find a tag team partner somewhere on this card, but Master Fuji himself is about to find out who he is going to be tagging with, sitting at that 14th spot in the Ultimate Survival Tournament.
Wild card draw. Come on, one of these guys.
This could be Uraki, could be Bro, that'd be terrifying. The 14th competitor in the Ultimate Survival Tournament.
Oh no.
I don't like that look.
Oh no.
Oh,
Mega
Oh, wait a minute.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
The Mega Masters! Or the Meat Masters. What do you think, fans? The Meat Masters or the Mega Masters?
The Mega. Wait.
The Meat
Master
Grapplers.
meat.
The Monster Meat? Master Meat is good.
Master Meat. That's funny.
Masters of meat.
Masters of Meat.
So, guys, can I just say something right here about Master Fuji and Mega Meat as a pair?
We're going to have a lot to speak on about this.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's so... You saw what Master Fuji did in the past with, say, Dr. Frank in
Yes.
the beginning. Okay. Now, granted, you could say it worked out. You could say it did, because, I mean, you got to think, Dr. Frank, you know, he's come along pretty well
Yes.
since then. Then you have Uraki, which we don't really need to speak much on that. We know he is right now the guy no one wants to wrestle.
Yes.
And now we have the other half of Frankenmeat, Mega Meat, teaming with Master Fuji. So Master Fuji did well for Dr. Frank, did excellent for Uraki. What could happen if Fuji can find that button that needs to be pushed on Mega Meat to turn him into a full-on bulldozer? This is interesting.
I don't have the answer for it, but I do have a question. Will Fuji be open to working with, as Jay Delible pointed out in the chat, a deplorable? And let's say, if you're going to have a checklist of what makes a deplorable, Mega Meat is checking every single one of those off with emphasis.
A deplorable who
Wow.
was also at ringside watching Master Fuji dismantle Dr. Frank in the ring not too many shows ago.
Well, let's figure out who has drawn Fuji and Mega Meat.
Fuji is going to Hypnotic Phantom.
Hypnotic Phantom with the Master Fuji draw sitting.
Mega Meat going to Midnight Pirate.
Mega Meat goes to Midnight Pirate.
Hey.
Yeah, right? Alright.
So we
So
have
do-
Phantom and Pirate teaming up now.
Do we know if Meat even knows what money is?
I haven't asked him.
Can buy a whole lot of meat.
Buy a whole lot of toys.
I mean, and Meat has tag team experience. I mean, him and Frank have been doing well, and I mean, who doesn't love Meat? But I don't know. Right now, I kind of feel like they're my favorites because Master Fuji's submissions can end a match at any time.
Immediately, yep, exactly.
I will be very upset if they make it to the final and I have to watch Fuji beat Meat.
The longer these matches go, it's going to favor guys like Master Fuji, because to break out of submission hold from the athlete the caliber of Master Fuji, the master of multiple submissions, how long is that going to take you? How much of a toll is that going to take on you? And then after a 30-minute match, can you break out of his Fuji wears an arm bar? He will take your arm. You're too tired to break out of that hold. If Fuji can bring himself to work with Megameat, that is a scary team coming out of this half of the Ultimate Survival Tournament bracket.
Whether it be slapping meat or choking meat, we're gonna get it in the finals. It's a possibility. I mean, he could try to take Megameat's arm. Megameat will probably help him with the arm and just stab it continuously until the arm is off of his own body, and then proceed to, like, I don't know, jam his chicken bone in there and make a nice little makeshift arm out of it. I don't know. The possibilities are very limited, very gory, very graphic, and I like this possibility. This whole scenario I'm putting, man, I'm shining a light on it.
Whoa,
so it's
this guy.
Yeah.
You're there's one point we're neglecting to point out, though, and I sort of ties into what someone said. Does Megameat even know what money is, or what's the point of it? So you guys are speculating about what happens if they get to the finals and fight each other. I'm speculating. I don't think Meat cares about the prize. He's really close to Frank. Really close to Frank, and he threw him a birthday party, for cripe's sake, he's really treated him well, and being ringside and seeing Mr. Fuji and the way they treated him in this whole new deplorables thing, I don't know if Megameat even cares about going to the finals if he just turns around and gnaws Fuji's arm off in the first match.
It's a distinct possibility. There's a lot of possibilities in this tournament.
I'd be okay with that too.
Yeah, I'd be fine with it.
It just completely going loose, and fuck the partnership. He just starts eating him.
You heard Frank! You see what Matatudinal is speaking into reality right now in the chat. Watch the next team be Uraki and Frank.
I don't think Frank's on.
That would be a little wacky.
Is Frank not in there?
I don't think Frank's in it.
No, Frank's not in there. I think Frank has to work that night. Both nights, actually.
Well, we actually do legally need to have the paramedics for a tournament.
A tournament, yeah.
So he's got to do his doctorly duties that night, those 2 nights.
All right, we are moving on to the 15th competitor in the Ultimate Survivor Tournament.
Imagine One Hot Gemini and Prickly Pete versus Master Fuji and Megameat. Whole lot of meat.
God.
Your 15th competitor in the Ultimate Survivor Tournament is the Unknown.
Oh,
this side of the tournament bracket.
Wait,
wow.
Oh, she's getting the music queued up.
This is the guy all in alphabetical order.
Oh, yeah, right. This is one of those scenarios. I'll let the music play.
Okay.
The chat always goes surf's up, but it makes me laugh.
All right. The Unknown.
I don't want to stop it.
You got to. I got to talk about this.
But isn't this the one that we all always go, I want to hear what happened? Let's just hear what happens.
It's
No, it just keeps going. We just
good
keep
song,
surfing. Okay.
The Unknown is the man who took Major Tom's spot in this tournament after having to unfortunately drop out of the tournament due to injury at the hands of Dojo. That sheer drop brainbuster on the outside of the ring. It put Tim in La La
Look what
Land.
you're doing to Dino!
Stop!
Look what you're doing!
Dino, I'm
Pay
sorry.
attention!
No!
But look, the Unknown. The Unknown. He's one of your
There he
favorites.
is.
He's one of your favorites.
We love the Unknown!
You can't just ask him to move on so fast. Some people, they just need some time.
But it's the Unknown.
yeah, he's great. He's a great replacement.
Alicia Warrior, Princess with the tier 1. I just saw that one. Thank you so much, Alicia. Hope you guys are having a good time. Yo, the speculations are off the chart. These teams are nothing that we have thought of before. Not a single one of these we put together.
Splash,
Master
splash.
Fuji and Mega Meat is the only one that I can think of as like, wouldn't that be interesting? And it's right there in front of us, and it's in reality. And it is in.
It's not working.
As you see the technical difficulties up on the screen. For some reason, our webcam is not working correctly, but regardless, the Unknown was the last man selected at the 15th spot, and we will soon find out who will be his tag team partner in that 16th spot, rounding out the first half of the Ultimate Survival Tournament. Again, trying to get the webcam up to make sure it you can see real time the pick.
Doesn't matter what the price is.
Well, the pre-sales.
Hey!
I did it!
That's my shoulder.
Well, now we're
There we
fixed.
go.
Now we are fixed. Holy hell!
Hey!
Sorry about that.
I am so smart.
She did it.
Somebody.
She did the good stuff. I did the
That's
panic.
from The Simpsons, Drew. So
You won't get it.
No, I don't get it. I'm not a Simpsons guy. I'm a South Park kid.
you think that's bad? Oh wait, that's
I'm not one of those
Wow.
kids. Hey, holy hell, we got it going again. It's right here.
Let's keep going then. Let's not
waste
dwell. Let's
time.
not go.
dilly-dally.
Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap.
Fuck! Before something happens.
Yeah, but I'm gonna move us over so that the chat can see themselves now. We'll just hold it up. Alright, so the Unknown's partner.
The unknown partner, the unknown partner for the Unknown in the 16th
Soon to be
entrant
known.
in the Ultimate Survival Tournament. Black Ninja, two guys that know each other, wrestled each other plenty of times on the independents, and in multiple companies here, and in W3 quite a few times. No stranger to one another, and have tagged before here.
Yeah, actually, this is the first matchup that we had this entire wing of the bracket that is actually not an odd pairing.
No.
These two have worked well together before.
A great pairing, I must say. And Black Ninja and the Unknown have been on pretty good streaks as of recently, I should say. Black Widow had taken some key losses here and there, especially to Hanzo Mana as of recent, but Unknown been doing really, really good work in that junior heavyweight division. Really vying for a chance to challenge for that 5th spot without ever having to step foot in an eliminator to get that shot. As you see right here, that tag team will be the Unknown and Black Ninja. Who has the Unknown and who has Black Ninja? Just so we can...
The Unknown is Karma,
Nice.
and Black Ninja is Maddie.
Oh, Maddie!
Maddie.
First Blood. Black
That is
Ninja
better
is
trading?
your pick.
That's pretty exciting.
That's an interesting first round turn. I wish we could get the...
So then, wait, Unknown and Black Ninja are going against Master Fuji and Mega Meat.
Yes.
Right?
Excellent match.
Oh boy, I think Dino might finally get his junior heavyweight murder.
I am counting on it. Like the luck of the draw here.
You call it that. You call it a
Dino's
murder.
been hunting for a homicide for weeks now.
Dino's
Well,
been
it's
hunting
not
for
necessarily. It's not
a
necessarily.
styles mix-up.
Like a mix.
Yeah,
And that
yeah.
match is a mix-up in every single possible way. You got
It's
Master
kinda-
Fuji
But if anyone's fast enough to avoid Fuji and Mega Meat, it's Unknown and Black Ninja.
and Ninja, not a pushover in
Ninja?
the submission part, in the submission department himself. We've seen him lock on that octopus stretch and get wins with that, just as much as we've seen him get wins flying through the air. So that's going to be interesting things
He's
to
also
keep
got
the
that
eye on.
crazy flippy DDT boy.
He does. He will drop you on top of your head with the quickness. Unknown choosing to use the suplex. Every single variety you could come up with. German, Austrian, hell, even a Jaguar suplex. He is well versed in it, and that Showtie palm strike. He's been putting
He's been
everyone
handing them
out.
lately.
Everyone out with it. So that is going to be interesting. That matchup, like Alcatraz and Dino both speculated, that is going to be an interesting first round matchup.
It'd be the Unknins for a tag team match.
The what?
The onions?
Onions.
Like
Nins. Onions?
Onions?
Yeah,
Onions!
Onions.
It's because they have layers.
Oh.
Yes, it's true.
What about
Layers.
ninja? What about ninjas with a question mark?
Ninjas?
Ninjas?
You want a Brian post saying it? Ninjas?
Bees?
Nice.
I really like this team.
Ryan, I'm with you on this one. I love the junior heavyweights and how they've been proving that they are some of the best competitors in W3. Weight divisions be damned. That's a strong team. That is a strong team looking at it with some tag team experience.
We'll see who bring home more honey.
Underdogs for sure.
Underdogs.
Yes.
And,
But
and
there are
we've seen it.
several people in this company who thrive at being considered the underdogs.
Very true.
Yeah, there's a lot of people already that have been drawn in teams who are kind of looking for a little bit of a reset. And Ninja's, since falling out of the top 5, he's kind of turned into a new Ninja. So this is the push that he needs for sure, I think. Him and Unknown are going to do very well. Both of them looking for respect.
Oh,
I
man.
agree.
Master Fuji, I don't think you're going to get much respect out of him these days.
Yeah.
I just hope that Megameat doesn't get his hands on Unknown or Black Ninja too soon, because as we've seen, he's pretty slick with the shank, and
Oh, God.
he could
that
do some
chicken
real
bone
damage
eyes,
to those
dude.
guys. Yeah.
They're like appetizers to Mega Man. Oh, man. Well, I just
Oh,
back
so good.
into the podium that is holding the cauldron.
Don't do that.
Holding the karma?
We're going to tip the cauldron.
There are some bruisers left.
There are.
Yes.
I'm running down the names. And I
Yeah.
think we're probably going to get one right here. It's
Oh.
only a matter of time.
I want to know where he is.
You want to know where he
I
is?
just want to know where he is.
Maybe this is him right here. We're about to find out. The
Possibly.
number 17th competitor in the Ultimate Survival Tournament, starting off the second half of the bracket. Fastest man in W3.
Kick
the
it.
Jaguar.
Jaguar.
The coolest cat.
Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Wow, Jaguar is in this tournament.
Jaguar.
Good old Jaguar.
Now, you got the speed. I'll go ahead and speculate.
Crunch Tech
before
and
we-
Jaguar.
No.
I'm going to speculate before we pick the second competitor. You got the speed right here. Jaguar is the fastest competitor in W3 with really only 2 people even close, in my opinion, being Prince Pajaro and Black Ninja, who is already off the board. He is in the first half of the tournament. They will only see each other in the semifinals. Well, the finals of the tag tournament before that that singles match between your tag team partner and yourself. Jaguar, there's so many different ways this one can go. We mentioned that there's still a lot of heavyweights, a lot of those big bruisers. That would be an interesting style mix-up of Jaguar and, say, someone like
Kyushu.
Sumo Joe,
Oh,
Hugh,
God.
Blackheart, Bolt Jameson. Oh, a Jaguar Bolt
We
Jameson.
talked about Jaguar and Bolt on
We'll
Saturday.
call it Live Wire.
Yeah.
Or would it be Live Whir?
Oh, my God.
Well,
Like
don't forget Jaguars have claws.
Oh.
Oh, my.
To scratch.
Shit.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's very
Scratch
true.
for
Nick.
you.
that's a good
Oh,
one.
like Troy Constantine. What if Troy Constantine gets teamed up with Jaguar?
Oh my
about to
God,
find
we'll
out.
call him Pussy
Goodness.
I feel
Control.
bad for Jaguar.
Pussy Control.
Control.
This could be Constantine right here. The kitty cats
Oh,
could be
please do.
attacking.
Please do. Let's get
Ooh.
that control.
Wow.
The 18th competitor in the Ultimate Survival Tournament to tag up with Jaguar. The Estonian vampire himself, the Count. We were just talking
Wow.
about bruisers.
Oh shit!
Wow, that's cool.
That's
Wow.
dangerous.
So
would
cat.
they be? Would they
Or would it be
be?
Cat Bat?
What?
Bitey cat, bat cat fang, fang sucky cat.
Shadow.
Fang Claw. Claw Fang?
How do we feel about this tag team? The tag right here, the Count and Jaguar. Your first tag team of the second
Count
half of the season.
Jagula.
Perfect.
Cat Dracula.
No, we
There it
can't
is.
do Count
Right
Dracula.
Why not?
Jagula.
Dracula. I like Jagula. Jagula.
And then we bring Megabeat back.
Count Jagula. It's pretty nice.
Oh, those go to Jaguar goes to Slade Craven.
Ooh.
And the count goes to Lionheart 1842.
That is Jaguar to Slade Craven and the count to...
Wait, where is it? Lionheart 1842.
No. Oh, if they would have switched, Lionheart
I
would
know,
have been
right?
with Jaguar, but
Well, also, if Troy Constantine had got pulled there, it would have been very
yeah,
funny.
very, very true. Oh my god, imagine. That is an interesting combination and a great way to start off the second half of the brackets, I should say, of this Ultimate Survival Tournament. Imagine those two going to the finals. It would be a pretty stark contrast of speed and just pure brutality.
And taking your head off.
Yeah, it really takes one good, well-placed Drax Lariat to finish the match.
Yes, but he has to hit it, and
not get knocked out before he hits it.
yeah, he's very soft-headed.
One good placed hit to knock the count out.
Exactly.
But I mean,
He's got.
it's
Go ahead.
And then the sun rises and he goes night-night.
Yeah, very true. He does take that long now. We're already getting ahead of ourselves thinking about going to the finals, but it would be an interesting finals match. This is the first round that these guys are gonna have to get out of, and as Ryan Alcatraz had mentioned, there's still a lot of fucking big ass names that are going to be drafted here ever so shortly out of the Fire Pro.
So let's see who they're fighting.
I got a bad joke.
Okay. Let's go ahead.
I got a good one. The Count has a lot of tag team experience, but most of it has been so negative.
Yes.
Good night, guys. We are.
I said it. I said it.
But there's still Kimchi left. There's still Uraki left. I mean,
There's still Hannibal left.
Blackheart. Where's Blackheart? Where's Widow?
Blackheart. This is gonna be the east side of this map here. Is gonna be
The Eastern Conference is crazy.
Eastern Conference is absolutely loaded.
Damn sports dog, I swear.
Go Six.
Number 9.
Basketball.
Zach B89, thanks for the follow. You are here just to see the 19th competitor being announced for the first ever Ultimate Survival Tournament, and that pick is the Tiger Soul, Troy Constantine.
Wow.
Run away and get out of here.
Oh shit!
One
What if he teams with Claw?
Oh my god.
Oh shit! What if he teams with Claw?
What if he teams with Gray?
Yeah, what if he teams with Grace? Oh my god, you're right, Ryan. Holy shit.
Either one of those would be
Either one of
excellent.
those is amazing.
Constantine. I don't know many people that will want to tag with Constantine in this tournament, but hey, doesn't matter. One of you is gonna be, and hey, if you do good enough,
Hey,
you'll be able to
you'll get to punch him in the face.
Yeah, you'll be able to get to eventually punch this dude in the
All will be
face.
well by the end.
Let's see who.
Please roll it. Let's go. What is he teaming with him?
Oh wow!
I feel like we're supposed to like get up and dance while you're spinning the cauldron.
You've been watching too much
SNL, I know.
This is like that game, dice or no dice.
Oh my god. Rolling the dice right now for the 20th competitor in the Ultimate Survivor Tournament to tag with Troy
Somebody in my notes.
Constantine.
Oh please. Oh please. Oh please.
La Masquerade!
Oh!
We are one step closer.
What a match! That's a pretty good team, dude.
That's a fun team.
Two of probably the most hated people in this promotion, teaming up together, bringing back the time that he was in Mexico. Mr. Troy Constantine done many multiple man matches with Masquerade on his tours, And so this is going to be very, very familiar territory. Will the scratching post of victory be in the future for Mr. Troy Constantine in Masquerade, just flexing those pecs and high cross body and everywhere? And
This is the Gabriel's Bow and the Cat's Cradle teaming up.
Right? Oh, exactly. 2 submission holds that end matches. We've seen Gabriel's Bow, a newer move, finally end a match. He got a hold of it at the right time, maybe perfected the technique. Constantine's
Screwing it up
technique.
in the lab or something.
Constantine's technique is thorough and proven. He has put multiple competitors away with that cat's cradle. Some of the best competitors away with that cat's cradle.
From the beginning.
Since
From
he
his
stepped foot
debut here in Or the Highway, he has made sure everyone knew that cat's cradle is a dangerous, dangerous move.
it's making me just lucha tap out of just complete reflex. You wave the hands. Yeah, you wave the hands. Oh,
yeah.
That's it.
So who has Constantine and La Masquerade, if I might ask?
Troy Constantine is going to Vegs on Twitter and Vegs.
Okay,
Veggs.
Gotcha.
And the Masquerade is going to one of our newest followers, Vinyls Never Die.
Vinyls Never Die with the La Masquerade, and Vegs for Troy Constantine entering in to win the raffle.
I don't know why I wrote his Twitter down, not his Twitch, but I did. So
Yeah.
here we are.
I think it's the same thing. I saw him in chat.
Is it okay?
Nice. Oh, there's Vinyl
good.
right there. Vinyl, you got your pick.
You got one of our oldest, most veteran, and
Yeah.
refused to die competitors in this company.
That's a good pick.
That is a
right
good
now.
pick.
And that's a good team. Maybe Constantine can get
If
back
they can
on
be
his
on the
feet.
same page, yes.
If Constantine can get back on his feet too, you gotta think that Constantine came in here with one of the most impressive first jump starts in W3, and he's been cooling off as of recent. He's been having a hard time in W3.
Should we call them Tiger Masquerade?
I'm not the biggest fan of the Masquerade, but I admit that he's
That's
improved.
your problem.
I admit that he's improved immensely over the past month.
He was good
And-
before. So-
And I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's in for one more big last
Clearly
run
don't.
before he retires. But
Clearly
for him to tag with Troy, who, as mentioned, has been on a really bad losing streak and he has a lot of trust issues himself, it would be interesting to see if he can put his trust in La Masquerade and if La Masquerade's wisdom and can get through to Troy. And maybe we'll see a nice bond
It's a
between
sleeper
Cat's
team.
Cradle
It's a
and
sleeper team.
Gabriel's Bow.
Yes! Yes!
There it is. Finals Never Die.
It's a sleeper
kid in here.
team, and it's directly across the brackets from another sleeper team of Kronos and Acuman.
I mean, they would have to go. They would have to go all the way to face each
I'm
other
just
in the
saying,
semi.
it's cool the way it laid out like that. Oh,
Oh my.
Acuman will go all the way. Don't you worry.
Claw bolt would
If
be
Claw and
great.
Joe
I
get the
can't
team
wait.
up, if Claw and Joe get the team up, it's going to be Joe tape my tires.
Oh my
oh man.
Oh, I'm just gonna explain.
Like,
Someone's asking about how the drawing's being done. So the order that the tickets were bought are going in the order of the picks. So the first purchase gets the first ticket, and so on and so forth. So as we're drawing them, the first draw goes with the first ticket, who is the first one who bought, which was Jeremy.
which was Jeremy. The 21st entrant into the Ultimate Survivor Tournament. Where is it? A lot of people's odds-on favorite. Uraki.
Rocky.
Shit.
Oh boy.
Yep. Who has Uraki? Because that is a nice ticket right there.
Pat Kenson.
That is
Pat Kinsa with the Uraki. Arguably, and really, there's only two people that are on the level right now, on the winning streak and the winning mindset that Uraki has been on. It's himself and Aztec Dragoon, the double champion. Uraki is, we've talked about it all for a week now, for 2 weeks now. Uraki's a favorite to win this
This is a
whole
big
damn
one.
thing. He is favored to win this whole damn thing in a lot of people.
The confidence in this kid in recent weeks, and then the joining of him and Master Fuji to Sumo Joe, and just the ego boost that would go with it. Like he's a young kid coming up under the tutelage and being handpicked to join this new group that your former world champion is putting together, that and combined with the streak that he's been on, Rocky is flying high right now in the Dub 3, you guys.
Dino, Ryan, Nexus, Legend, you know who's still in here?
Did I just say
Everybody.
The claw.
Yep.
Joe.
Yep.
Kimchi.
Nexus. Nexus, you said it right.
What the hell's Nexus doing in there?
What are you doing in there?
Joe
I'm not in there.
Stop it.
I'm sorry.
Is still in this bad boy.
Joe's in there.
He's gonna get teamed with the claw. Joe Tape My Tires will come into fruition. So
We're ready to find out who he's going to be tagging with, because Rocky is... That is a hell of a pick, and Pat Ken's sitting pretty.
Just go. Could be Bolt. Could be Kush. Could be Hanzoman.
Could be Hanzo.
could be another one of Willie's booby traps.
Could be Blackheart.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Headbutts and knees and punches.
Oh
That's their
my
team name.
God.
That's a good team name.
Motherfucking violence.
Bad
Punch your
night
head.
for you.
Fuck you, good night.
Tagging with Rocky and the 22nd.
Why do you roll
entrance.
like you're making meatballs?
Because it gives me something
Because
to do,
it's
and I can-
excited
I
boy.
can- I can
Exciting.
see it.
Excited
I
boy.
can- I
I'm
can-
gonna draw this. It's gonna be it's gonna be fantastic.
Because I can't see it, I'm not holding it like in my hands where I can see it. It's a nice build up, and
We got a raid.
second
We got a raid.
Woo!
Just in time. This is a
Big
lucky
raid.
one. This is a lucky one.
This is a lucky one with a raid. Tagging with Rocky.
Yay! Thank you for the raid.
Thank you for
Willie.
the
Thank you,
raid,
Big Willie.
Big
Who's got the big Willie?
Who? Well, this
Who's got
pick
the lucky
is
Willie
tagging
ball?
with Rocky, and you got to think has a strong possibility of going all the way here.
Yeah.
Oh my God! If it is who I think it is,
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Nexus
Do it.
Black Widow. That is a team.
Wow.
shit!
Oh. Oh. A match made in heaven, dare I say.
Dare.
Dude,
Oh, man.
Please, dare.
My heart is beating.
It's there.
I am alive.
Guys, we are closer and closer to the big boy.
Getting really
No.
scary right now.
But let's
The
we.
people's champion with the hottest streak in the company.
No.
What?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Black Widow with the hot.
No,
She's one of
teamed
those.
with him.
Teamed with Rocky. Yeah, all right. Now I really like this team. If anything, it's a little bit undersized, but straight up, they don't wrestle like they're undersized. Widow, a class performer on all levels, the first ever junior heavyweight champion in W3, and the first ever champion in 2 different divisions, as she is also the former tag team champion of the world against B. Sasori. With B. Sasori. You could see that. You could see that in this tournament. It'd be a long way to get there, long shot, but you could see those two face off, those 2 tag team partners face off at the end of this tournament. This is looking at how this side of the bracket is shaping up right now. That's your strongest team.
Future Eastern Conference champions, possibly.
Very, very possible.
I mean,
Rocky and Black Widow, that is a force to be reckoned with, but I said a little bit of undersized. And very clearly with the guys that are still in this.
she's used to being undersized in these matches, true.
That's true. And Rocky
And
doesn't
being a
give a shit.
champion throughout the entire time.
That's true.
And Roki's been doing interdivisional match weight matches
Yeah.
as well, so
Yeah.
they're definitely no strangers to fighting people bigger than them.
And you mean fighting, because Rocky
I mean fighting.
is a bad motherfucker.
And Widow throws them kicks like they're going out of style, so...
Whether they land or not, she has
She's
the
gonna be
green
going
light.
like this,
She has been
and
given
if
the
you
green
get
light.
in the way, it's your own fault.
If she can remain at least 30% successful throughout this tournament,
good
that's
odds.
Yeah,
the sweet spot.
If she shoots 35%, we're
Yes,
looking
exactly.
good. We're looking good on that team.
Chad, I want you guys to keep track of how many Simpsons references we make, and Drew no-sells it because he doesn't know what we're talking about.
I know wrestling and basketball.
Hey, for in Big Dog's defense, I too am in that category.
But we can't see your
Who
face.
asked you, Alcatraz?
Yeah, that's true.
Who
We
asked
can't
you?
see your
I'm
face.
sorry. Hey, all right.
You know, I'm gonna call Delsa right now. Yeah, he's misrepresenting you.
This doesn't represent him, though.
This
He works
team,
for the magazine.
this team I think this might be my favorite.
This is a basic team.
Other than maybe if Wu Fang and Punch Tucka can somehow manage to be on the same terms, which, what are the fucking odds of that?
I want to see it, though.
This might be my favorite tag team of the tournament so far, but I know who's still in there, and if some of those guys get paired up, it's going to be fucking horrifying for this Eastern Conference.
Good. We get the fun bells and whistles on the West, and then we get the brutal bruisings and bashings on the East.
That's true. There's a lot of finesse in the West.
Been.
There's a lot of finesse in the... that is...
We do go through a lot of shampoo, yeah.
Goddamn, this is... This is very reminiscent of basketball.
You need a little...
Ryan, we will talk about that at some other time, but this is very reminiscent of basketball.
But never mind the Western Conference. Who do they face in the first round, big dog?
We're going to find out right now. My God, you keep stepping on my microphone.
Who got Widow? Which raffle ticket?
Sir Mark Matthews. It's with Black Widow.
Congratulations.
You now have drawn Nexus's ire.
I'm just happy.
Ultimate Survival is making me very happy. And
I'll email everybody their picks.
Yes.
Too,
we'll also probably put up a graphic. That would be great. The 20...
How does that help them with their picks?
Yeah.
We're gonna put up a graphic with their
what
handles.
the fuck are you going on about?
Yeah, no, I'll email
on Twitter and everything.
I'll email them who their picks were.
All right.
Show me your balls!
I'm about to show you this one. The 23rd competitor in the Ultimate Survival Tournament. Kim.
Oh, shit!
Nexus run. Nexus has run to the moon.
Oh, wow.
Oh, boy.
Even without finding out who his partner is. This is Kimchi versus Yuraki. This is Kimchi versus Black Widow.
And do I see who has him? Yeah, that's that. You're looking pretty. Go ahead and tell who Kimchi is going to be representing.
Kimchi is going to Gojira Hawk.
Gojira Hawk has Kimchi. That's a good fucking pick.
Chat, shut up. Chat, shut up.
Oh, he'll be here.
White pant. Yes. Kimchi. Wait, yes, there's
Well,
two
they all have white
Kimchis that
pants.
have. But Kimchi, the older brother of Ming.
It's the CD uniform.
Nicely done, Gojira Hawk. You are
Not
right.
Cousin Kim.
Not Cousin Kim.
We would call him Cousin K. If it was
We would call him Cousin K.
I heard he wants to change his name, but
Look at
again,
her.
they don't talk to me, so I just gotta eavesdrop.
The OGG has chosen.
Real motherfucking cheese.
The cheese is horde.
Oh my god. I'm thinking of all the competitors that could pick this. But there's one that would be interesting that's off the top of my head.
There's a few that would be interesting.
About 5.
Mr. Jameson.
Oh no, don't speak that one into reality.
No, I'd say it.
Mr. Jameson.
The 24th competitor in the Ultimate Survival Tournament tagging with Kimchi. Oh my fucking god.
Come on now.
Oh
Execution.
no!
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh no!
Wow.
Kimchi Executioner.
So this is a
Don't say it
potential
out
1
loud.
seed versus a 1 seed
Yep,
in the first round.
Yep. Dino. Oh my god, look at Gojira. Gojira says easy path to the finals, but in the finals, Kimchi taking on Executioner. That would be a hell of a finals.
Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, Kush is terrifying. Kimchi is terrifying.
It was a good tournament.
It was. Kush actually has yet to be pinned in a tag team match. He's shown that he is smart. We know Kimchi is also very smart. They are both very clever.
Should it be
Now they're clever together.
Kyushi?
Beautiful. Yes.
Do you know how terrifying that is?
Kyuchi? You're scared of Kyuchi?
Kyuchi. Oh my god, that team that's a standout team right there.
No shit, Dick Tracy.
I would not be doing my job here tonight, boys, if I didn't play devil's advocate, however. And I think if you're going to go after something, if you have the luck that your Rocky and Black Widow do of drawing Executioner and Kim Chi in the first round to have to face them, what you're going to have to do is hope and try to operate on the fact that the two of them in very recent history have somebody in common that one of them is best friends with and the other one threw off a stage.
Yep.
They did have that tense face-off in the hallway of doom.
And the only reason, we have to assume, judging from the phone calls that we heard, the only reason Kim didn't do anything about it was because Tech told him not to. So,
is that still in game? Well, number one, I don't want to say does Kim Chi go into business for himself. There's $250,000 at stake, as well as a title shot.
That end game is a bit more personal than just money.
Ryan, I know you have some strong thoughts about Executioner. How do you like this teaming of Executioner and Kim Chi? Let's go ahead and say in a vacuum. No feelings aside. Kim Chi and Executioner.
I'll be right back real quick. But
well, I think
scream into something.
I think that Kim Chi and Executioner are going to first have to weather a storm in Uraki and Widow. This is not a good draw for either Kim Chi or Executioner. However, here's something that we could possibly see. A little game of anything you can do, I can do better. And I could definitely see both of these men competing amongst themselves to make it to that grand final to where they would square off. It poses an interesting scenario, but like I said, it's a tough storm to weather when you're dealing with Uraki, who is on fire right now, and Black Widow, who is about as savvy as you possibly could get in a W3 ring.
Oh, no. Are they too prideful? Will that pride in their competitiveness come into play there? And especially as you said, you're facing Uraki and Black Widow in the opening contest. Like, ooh.
I just have to point out that Kim Chi's power comes from the waist down. Kusha's power comes from the waist up.
Wait, what about waist down?
Bobby Heenan me for a second.
Kusha's power comes from the waist up.
Oh.
Those lariats.
And whose power comes from the waist down?
Oh, Kim. I've heard. Hit those knees. Those feet.
Hey,
that's it.
Here.
Just those.
That's a peer creep.
So together they make a complete, powerful body, hard body.
Clearly, this is the best match that's been thrown together.
That opening match is going to be so fucking brutal. But with the outcome, either way this outcome goes, number one, what kind of shape are you going to be in after it to continue on to the tournament? And number two, who's coming out of this one? Because it's not as straightforward as a lot of people would say. And on top of that, who has Executioner in the drawing?
Kev Tenacity.
Kev Tenacity with the Executioner. Ooh, boy. That is a strong...
And I do want to point out, we got real excited when we saw the pairing of Executioner and Kim Chi, but that doesn't negate what we were just saying about Uraki having the hottest streak in the company right now and being a favorite to win the entire tournament and a hell of a competitor and a lethal fighter in this entire company right now. So it's not out of the question if he could go through Kim or Executioner.
Yep.
It's not out of the question.
This opening contest is going to be ridiculous. Whoever is coming out of that match is a strong. is
and
a
I would say it would be to
strong
bet on the
choice to go.
overconfidence of Executioner, and we saw him struggle a little bit with Date Ken, thinking it was going to be as Bispo would call it, easy clap.
Whew. Oh my God, Captain Acid getting a big draw there. Okay, we are
Big
on
draws.
to the
25.
25th pick. 25th. Oh,
All right.
I'm standing on my microphone again.
It just goes under my feet.
No puzzles, no puzzles, no puzzles, no puzzles, no puzzles.
Puzzle.
They're so funny that I can't look down. Luckily, I don't see that well anyway.
Give me Joe. Give me Hannibal.
Claw.
The 25th pick. The 25th entrant in the Ultimate Survival Tournament. One of the boys, Bolt Jameson.
Old Jameson.
All right. We are, I mean, how many more picks? We don't have that many more picks. There's Blackheart on the board, Sumo Joe on the board, Hannibal on the board, Hanzo Man on the board.
Wow.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, you asked me earlier today what would get me excited to see, and I did think Bull Jameson and Executioner would have been pretty cool to see. But obviously that's not gonna happen anymore, but Blackheart is still in there, as you mentioned.
Yeah, Blackheart's still on there. That's one of the teams that I was really, really pushing for, and wouldn't it be something if the Fire Pro Gods blessed me with such a team, a duo, and that would have probably immediately become my favorite team in this tournament. But if you look back here, there's not that many more picks. There's not that many more picks, so we will find out next with the 26th entrant into the
And Bull Jameson is going to Star Eagle.
Star Eagle with the Bolt Jameson pick. That's a strong pick of all of these.
Especially
are
depending
strong
on who
picks
he
at
gets
this point.
teamed up with. Someone who can channel that electricity.
Electrocution.
Yeah, he's someone else's problem now.
Would have been sick. Yeah.
We're being yelled at by cats.
What?
You done fucking around? We're
No,
hungry.
we're not.
We don't like that sound. What is it?
Let us
I want to see
play.
who is.
Look at man, you've been doing this all night. You trying to sleep. You're trying to protect you from the troll that tries to steal your breath.
Miney wants to know. This is her favorite pick. This is the 26th pick. Right here to tag with Bolt Jameson.
Oh man.
Joe.
Are you fucking serious?
No.
What?
Hannibal.
Kitty's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Wow.
Mighty, we got our boy!
Are you serious?
Goodness. Well.
Well.
Well,
Look at that shit. Look at the shirt. It's so.
I didn't know that shirt was a ringer.
Oh, look at what you did. Nice, Dino. Nice.
what? I don't know what that means.
A ringer shirt.
Ringer shirt. With
Around the
ring
neck and
on
around
it.
the arms.
The
different
Courtney
colors?
Rush
Oh no,
shirt.
I'm just
mean, you
wearing
don't.
a shirt underneath.
But it does kind of look like a ringer.
It does
right?
a little bit.
Right
I
there.
quit. I'm done. I quit.
What are the odds of that shit happening right there?
I don't know. It's her birthday is coming up.
It is.
So,
Oh my god!
Holy shit! Happy birthday! Because
Not
the
yet.
Fire Pro Gods have.
Wait till they win.
Yeah, that's the real gift.
oh boy.
No.
Who does?
It was bound to happen.
Who does get
Something
Hannibal?
like this was bound to happen.
Beat Ted. Kids Hannibal.
B. Ted with the Hannibal pick. Oh, he's like called a shot. So who now gets Hannibal? There he is. Wait, is it
Wow.
26? Oh, we missed up. Okay, very
I
nice.
didn't mess up. I have it written down.
Oh, okay, you got it. Okay.
You don't know how to read my writing.
B. Ted, that is a solid pick, and guys, this is a solid team.
You think?
Guys that have
These are guys
gone
who
to
have
war
been
with
through
each other.
war.
Have gone
And
through
come
war
out
with
the
each
other
other.
end stronger and a little bit darker and a little bit angrier.
Maybe a little.
They
nasty.
have to win. They have to win.
But this is gonna be.
They
There's
both
so
have a
many,
lot to prove.
and there's so many names, and there's not that many. What I'm saying is just the possibilities inside this.
Think about these two finals. Think about these two final teams. Think about Final Four. Hannibal and Bolt Jameson against Punch Deca and Wu Fang.
Guys, if that ever happened, the birthday party that would commence to one legend.
If that's
Wow.
the case, then all of us have to get a piece of cake.
Yeah.
In celebration
Sold.
of legend.
I'm kind of in disbelief that you got that. There's still,
Former. Sorry, go ahead.
there's still.
Don't taint my tires. That's all.
Oh my God, the claw is still in this bitch.
Yep.
So
After whenever the last is.
So let's not
Shut
dance
up,
around
Miney.
it. Miney's very excited. Let's not dance around it. This Eastern Conference is fucking ridiculous.
This is wild.
Are they matched up with anyone yet? No.
No,
That's the
not
first
yet.
half.
Pick their opponents.
to see who's gonna be matched up with them, big dog. But we're gonna find out when you roll the damn tumbler and pull out your balls.
Show us your ball.
Do that. Roll the balls. And then stand on your microphone.
I'm at the point where I just can't look because I'll see and I don't look.
Right.
Why is this?
This is going to be a big match.
Do you want me to pick?
No, I'm good.
He's like,
Got
you already
it.
got your
Wow.
pick.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, your birthday present right there.
Oh, hey.
With the 27th entrant in the Ultimate Survivor tournament. Ultimate Survival. We're seeing it. Sumo
Oh,
Joe.
Oh shit!
Joe.
The worst
shit.
draw that they
Joe.
could possibly
Oh
have here.
shit!
Joe.
Are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get
Joe.
my team? Are we gonna get my team against their team in the opener? Are we gonna?
Joe.
Just draw him. Just draw him. Just
Joe.
draw him.
Joe.
Just draw him.
Joe.
Hannibal's beat him in the finals before.
I am
was saying.
fighting every instinct not to look
Joe.
down.
Joe. It's going to be fucking Claw.
No!
Please, please, please,
So bad.
please,
I don't have to pee, but I feel like I have to.
please.
Come on!
With the 28th entrant in the Ultimate Survivor
Please.
tournament.
Pull it out. Pull it out. Who is it? Pull it out.
Grizzly!
Oh, come on!
Oh.
That
I'll take this. I'll take this team.
That's deplorable.
I will
You know
take
what?
this team.
You know what? He's gonna get knocked out in the match. He's gonna cost Joe his spot.
From a deadbolt, bitch.
That son of a bitch. He's gonna get knocked out. You know what? I'm gonna
Joe take
laugh.
my tires.
Because this wouldn't happen with Claw. Claw would just stand on the apron. That's
Yep. That's what he would do.
Gross.
Now.
Oh,
I mean-
that furry boot bastard.
I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I'm
Oh,
not
you're
that
okay
worried.
with it.
I mean, Grizz has a lot to prove, like a lot of people in this tournament.
Match.
He loves to fight. He has a good time. But I hope he has a good time before he eventually gets knocked out. And he'll forget that the tournament even happened.
And that would piss Sumo Joe off very badly. That being said, Joe, let's not dance around this. Joe is probably pound for pound the most scariest guy in that was in this tournament right here. He's outside of this this cauldron now. There's only 2 more teams in there, but let's not sell Grizzly short. That spine splitter, if he hits it, it does damage, and it has ended matches in a flash on multiple occasions now. 1 to the count, 1 to somebody else. I believe it was MIB, if I'm not mistaken. It can put people away, and you know Joe, being a former World Heavyweight Champion, one of the most illustrious careers here thus far in W3. It's a mixed match, but these, like, size-wise, what, Grizzly's 6'7", 6'8", Joe is 6'9", 330, 340, and Grizzly's about 300 pounds
It's a
himself.
mountain man in a mountain.
Mountain man and a mountain. Like this, I wouldn't want to be looking down this team, but I know the names that are still in there. So,
What? They don't have to go over there against Bolt Jameson and Hannibal. The boys.
Would it be?
oh man, that is the first round. Oh my god! So we're gonna see a little bit of a meeting of Sumo Joe and Hannibal once again. Last time, that's got to still be festering in the mind of Sumo Joe, the way that Hannibal knocked him out in the first round of a tournament. Much like we have right here in front of us.
Interesting.
Joe, I don't even know if Joe needs the money. And he's already the #1 contender.
From the look of those suits, I would say he doesn't need it.
Yeah, and Joe has a reputation for playing spoiler. And if he's gonna... Sorry, Legend. But if he's gonna spoil anything, it might be a birthday party.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't see
Worst
him
thing that can
spoiling
happen
any
is he
birthday
spills
parties.
cake on his $3,000 suit.
Right?
Come on!
Okay, so who has Sumo Joe and Grizzly?
Sumo Joe is going to D Stark 87, and Grizzly is going to Shadow Ace.
Shadow Ace with Grizzly and D Stark with Sumo Joe.
Would it be Joe Grizzly, like the Ken Foree character in Halloween?
Joe Grizzly.
I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch. That was a line that he said in the film.
Whew.
So who do we...
Oh my god, there's 2 more teams.
2 more teams.
Yep.
2 more teams filling out this Eastern.
Okay, I'll open the door for you.
You'll open the
You
door?
just look.
Yeah, I'll just look
There you
up.
go.
She's like, you got to turn the damn thing the whole show. I
Right?
want to turn.
I didn't even get to touch it.
What? You been hogging that thing all day?
Oh, Big Hagen.
Big hog. Well, maybe this is why.
Got it?
I was gonna
Okay,
say maybe
Richard.
that there's a reason.
Shut up.
Love you.
Alright, let's seal it back up.
Alright, you got it? Yeah, I got it.
The
I did it.
29th competitor in the Ultimate Survival Tournament. Hanzoman. Splash,
Okay.
Ooh, Swedish Ace coming in with the splash, splash. Swedish Ace popping for Hanzoman. That is 7 months. Thank you. Oh, a full-on bingo cage, too. Hell yeah.
Ninja number 2 of our ninja squad.
Yep. They are on opposite ends.
Opposite conferences.
Opposite conferences. One on the west, one on the east. Hanzoman has... Well, we're going to know the tag team. We're going to know the last tag team once we pick out Hanzoman's
True,
partner.
but we won't know them in the order for the raffle,
won't,
so
we
you
won't.
still have to pick with your eyes closed.
We still do. Hanzoman sitting there. Who has Hanzoman?
Hanzoman is going to Fox McCloud.
Fox McCloud with the Hanzoman draw. Ooh, we are getting into it.
Best
There.
theme music in the
McCloud.
company.
Oh, yeah. I was like waiting for it to come around. You got it sealed? 30th pick of the night. 30th entrant into the Ultimate Survival Tournament. Shit.
Wow.
The Law!
Oh shit.
It's shit ninjas.
I'm on the last team, or the second to the last. I wanted Joe, but fuck it, let's just work with this. I've only one thing to ask you. Would you Hanzo tape my tires?
Hanzo tape my tires.
Just fucking Hanzo tape my tires. I gotta go.
My
It
tires.
needs kick.
Gotta pick my kids.
Who has Hanzo-Man?
CM Chainsaw.
CM Chainsaw has
No, CM Chainsaw has the claw.
the claw. Has Hanzo-Man.
Oh, you have Hanzoman? I told you, Fox McCloud.
Fox McCloud and the claw going to CM Chainsaw. Dude, fucking rotate your tires. Fuck me. All right, the last team in the tournament for the sake of it. See who gets picked first. The 31st entrant into the tournament, Mac Tucker. Right there.
What?
Mac Tucker.
Which
Don't
means
look
you
at
know
me.
who he's
Which
teamed with.
means his teammate is Blackheart. That
Blackheart?
is a mean fucking team right
Wow.
there.
Dear.
Truck.
Truck Heart.
Truck Hearts.
Black Dog.
Yeah, Black Dog. Let's name it after the Patrick Swayze vehicle. Literally.
Or
The Patrick
what's
Swayze
up?
vehicle.
And who has those picks right there?
Mac Tucker goes to Jay Edible.
All right.
And Blackheart goes to King Yoshigo.
Yoshino or Yoshio?
King Yoshigo.
King Yoshigo. Holy hell, that is our 32 competitors.
Wait,
our
well,
16
let's talk about that
teams.
team. Let's
we
talk
are
about that
gonna. We
match.
are.
Don't do a wrap up.
We're not wrapping up.
Okay.
In that match, you are going to see. I can't see the handwriting. Hanzo Man and the Claw taking on Mac Tucker and Blackheart. 2 junior heavyweights against 2 heavyweights. They are some big boys in there. I am very interested. I would have, in my opinion, I want those teams switch. I would love to see Hanzo Man and Blackheart tag. Not in the cards tonight. Mac Tucker and Blackheart taking on the Claw and Hanzo Man, and that really is anyone's game in my opinion, other than I don't know if Blackheart, we've seen it time and time again where Blackheart takes control of matches, and once he gets everything going right, you can just never get your feet underneath you. It starts with those fucking just hammers to the side of the head, those forearm smashes, and then it often ends with a brain buster and that fucking disgusting headbutt. Oh my god. The sound it makes just... Oh, it sounds so gross. That is an interesting first round matchup there. Looking at it...
You've also got 2 tag team specialists and 2 former tag team champions in this match. One of them being the one that dethroned the other one. Hanzo Man was part of the original, or the inaugural tag team champions, dethroned by the Uprising, which is Blackheart is one half of.
And if I'm not mistaken, the Uprising on opposite ends of the
Yes, they're in different conferences.
Of the breakdown bracket. Interesting to see. Dojo and Shaman, the chances of seeing Dojo and Shaman and Mac Tucker and Blackheart meeting up in the semi, I don't think it's that probable. But I mean anything can happen at this moment. Incredible tournament we have lined up. Some of the teams that we have in this thing are absolutely absurd. I mean, do we? I'm looking at what we have now. Uraki and Black Widow stand out to me, guys. Something about that team stands out.
Sure.
Uraki in particular is on just an absolute whirlwind of a streak, and Widow herself is a proven commodity, a proven competitor here in W3. I don't want to say that that's my pick to win, but that's got to be a strong one. Let me hear some of your favorites. Legend, you go first. I think we have our answer there.
Come on. Like, what did you fall off the building?
Jameson and Hannibal, and they have Sumo Joe and Grizzly to get splash. You're pretty confident.
Confident.
Kaiju Kyle with the resub. That's 2 months. Love the enthusiasm y'all bring to Dub 3. Best fed in the business. Ooh, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Dino, what team stands out to you?
Well, I mean, I got to go with, I got to support Pete. But honestly, like, as we stated earlier, the bells and whistles are on the west. The bruises and blood is on the east.
Yes.
We have a very, very exciting tournament on both ends, and we got to burn the candle here. I mean, One Hot Gemini, I feel, has a really, really great team, and I would kind of like to see that in the finals. But then you got Uraki and Black Widow, which honestly, that's standing out, I believe, in everybody's mind. That's the beauty of this tournament too, by the way, is that any team that we have, we're going to see them face off. And so you have managed to, by the luck of the Fire Pro gods and the roll of the tumbler, we have some fucking dream match bangers lined up here. And this fucking sucks. I can't decide, because everything that's going to happen moving forward from the first round and everything else, it's just going to keep getting more and more exciting and more jam-packed, and we're just going to get more and more anticipation until we get to those finals. I can't come up with a decision Because legitimately, as a professional, I'm disappointed in myself. But as a fan of Dub 3 and everything that we've done here in this short span of this company recorded, the history books go deeper than these videos.
Yes,
ladies
very
and
much so.
gentlemen.
Existential Dub 3.
Yeah. But honestly, like as a fan, I can't decide, and I'm super excited, and I'll buy the merch. I mean, I do it already, so.
Nexus, if you had a pick.
Dim sum.
No. This tournament is gonna be unbelievable. And I'm gonna enjoy every second of it. I feel like it might fly by, and I don't want it to. I want to enjoy every second. Looking at all these teams, Widow and Uraki is definitely up there for me, but I gotta go with Beast Blood. I gotta go with Sasori. Okay. And I gotta go with Bad Blood. And I know that's horrible because my pick,
first pick,
Kronos, me and Slips. I mean, we're gonna fall apart. You know it's gonna happen. Let's just get it over it. Rip off the Band-Aid.
Oh my god.
I truly. Beast is my one and only. She is my ride or die. I'm her ride or die. And I feel like a main event of her and Bad Blood would be a really fun watch. And I just realized that Beast got another partner that likes to do a moonsault too, so might not miss as many drop kicks, but I think they'll have pretty good synergy. And I know Slip's not in chat, but even if he was, I don't care. I hope they get out of that first round, click, and make it to the final.
Danny sacrificing his own pick.
Oh, that's big.
Blood Beast versus Hannibal, says Lone Mouse Wolf.
I understand, but I'm looking for the boys versus Tech. Tech Clan in the finals.
Yeah, I got to hear from Ryan Alcatraz.
Yes.
Out of all the teams that we have listed, what stands out to you? What's the first team that comes to your mind when you think of going to the finals?
Well, I mean, as I stated earlier, then like you had said, Uraki and Black Widow, they on paper just look scary because in this, one thing I didn't mention is if you don't think Black Widow can throw Kimchi and Executioner around the ring, think again.
Yeah.
It can happen, and if Uraki softens them up enough, that might be exactly what they need in that match. But either way, Kim and Kush could just get a hold of them at the right place at the right time and end it. So that both of those teams are strong, but like I said, Bolt Jameson and Hannibal are the only two teammates in this entire tournament that are familiar enough with one another, maybe not as tag partners, but they're road warriors. They are on the road together. They travel. They know each other well enough that, at least in the East, these two need to find a way to get through it. They have no excuse not to win this side of the bracket. And if they do happen to face Wu Feng and Putch Tech on the other end, or a Master Fuji and a Mega Meat.
Oh my god, you threw that one out there. That is a sleeper, but oh my god, the individual talents, if you can call that Mega Meat, you are right on that one.
I have a feeling that Master Fuji's going to tap into something with Mega Meat, and they might end up doing a good bit of damage. But I think that the sleeper and the one that we're really going to enjoy is going to be Jaguar and the Count taking on Troy Constantine and Le Masquerade. I think that's going to be an incredible match.
I agree. The Count is so out of place there, and he's just gonna throw lines like.
His partner Grizzly, sitting pretty well with Sumo Joe, but at the bottom of that Eastern Conference, you're seeing some fucking wars that they will have to go through to get out of the Eastern Conference and into that semifinals. If Joe can get there, if Joe and Grizzly can get there, and that's a big if. Joe, I think, takes Grizzly no problem. I think that's I don't want to say that's a given. That would be me writing off Grizzly, but
it's a given.
I don't think you can count out that team, and I also don't think, for some reason, the Unknown and Black Ninja I really like. I know that they've tagged before. I know that they've had matches against each other. I think that that's a sleeper. I think the speed of Black Ninja and the craftiness of the Unknown, and really just the all around ability of the Unknown, especially with what he's been doing recently, that's something not to be trifled with. That's an interesting sleeper. On the other side, that Eastern Conference, we have Kimchi and Executioner.
Love it.
What
A
the
murder
fuck
squad.
is going
Love it.
on? Holy shit. Oh, Rob.
And also, we still have, like, these tournament matches only make up 8 out of 10 matches on each night. On Friday night, we heard Burkowski lay out the challenge to Tim Kerr to send him either Tuck or Hartley. With Tuck being drawn in the tournament, I guess we can assume that match would be against David Hartley on the Friday to try and earn a shot at Joe Bruiser on the Saturday. And we also have we announced what the main event on Friday is?
Friday? We do have tag team titles.
Yes, we do.
Whoa!
We do have tag team titles, and it is another tag team match, but if you guys are down to stick with us through these nights, which I
thought it would be fitting for a tag tournament to defend the tag titles.
Technical difficulties will be defending their championships, and if I'm not mistaken, that's against the
Blessed Brutality Alliance.
Man.
Again, there is a lot of tag team wrestling, and it all is going to eventually come down to a one-on-one match to determine the one Ultimate Survivor,
which will be followed by another one-on-one match. Will be for the Junior Heavyweight Championship, seeing Abispa being the first challenger to the champ and the ace of W3, Aztec Dragoon, on that Saturday night 2.
Yep, this is going to be...
Could be a good night for the boys.
Sorry, says there's 15 great teams in there, and there's also Claws at Mon.